She was also supposed to be voting on whether they were going to accept the new proposal. Well, they voted 3-2 to accept it. And what they're doing now is they're going to treat the internet like a utility, like a telephone bill or, electricity bill or whatever, equal and fair to everyone. And the 6 rules are pretty much going to be no blocking, saying that the broadband providers can't block your access to the internet. Okay. They can't throttle, which means they can't slow down your access to the internet. They can't have open internet conduct. They're going to have transparency, pretty much saying they want to know how you're going to put it. They want all the broadband providers to discuss how they're going to put it into effect. Like, you just can't say we're going to do it and then just leave it open in the wind. But the last thing that they have was reasonable management, saying that, how there are times where the internet gets very busy, high with traffic, and you need to, push more service to certain places, and you still have control over that. But it's like you're not going to take over because you're Google and Netflix is not as high as you are.
Okay.
And that's what they're trying to do, and I'm kind of excited about that.
I mean, I think internet's slow in general. That's just it can't be fast enough, especially when you're on the go.
I think that's what they're trying to do, though.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You think they're trying to...
Okay, say for instance, you go to Google, you pull up Google comes up really, really fast.
Yeah.
Netflix takes time.
Yes,
because that's what they're trying to change. Like, you're not lingering, waiting for a certain website because they're not as big as, the higher brands.
But you have to figure out why is Google so big? It's like they're one of the most popular search engines there is out of all the others, and that's why so much conflict between other search engines or in different countries that want their citizens to use their internet access. Yeah. So that's why Google's having problems with so many different people, like the Yandex in Russia, because they're actually filing a lawsuit because of antitrust warfare, because Google is actually making it so that if anybody else wants to download Google app or Gmail or Google Maps, any of their sources, they have to download it all before they're able to put any of their software onto phones like Android.
Oh, wow.
So it's so hard to actually sell Android cell phones in different countries, which is very popular cell phone, because they don't want to actually have that done so that they can actually make profit from it. They don't want to have to download all of Google's software before, they're able to download their own.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And I just thought this was kind of interesting. I don't know if I can get on board with it, but Tim Cook, the founder of Apple, wants to replace your car keys with the Apple Watch. Now, what it's supposed to do is supposed to unlock the car door as you're approaching it, and I'm assuming it's going to start the car for you too. But I don't know if I want
what happens if you lose it.
My door.
What happens if you lose your watch?
And then anybody can take your watch and put it on, just walk up to your car, and
is it going to be the same?
Well, I'm sure if you do that, you can. If you don't find it, I'm sure you can get on something to disable it.
Yeah, but
if they create
that's what I was gonna say. Like a cell phone, you lose your cell phone, you call up your company.
I mean, because there's cars that you don't really need your key, to take out your key. You just have it in your bag. It would be the same thing.
But
if
you would
just
still need the key to start the car.
No. You just sit in your car and just press start.
Maybe it's all about advancement, like we was talking about in the past episode.
That's too much, though.
Maybe it's that you have options. Hopefully you have options. If it's just one way where they're trying to control, you have to watch out and always question these new technology.
Yeah, and there's a rumor that they're actually trying to develop a car. They want to join the car industry. So we'll see.
That would be interesting.
Wow. That would be very interesting.
I think the Apple car would be something like
everything you could use inside that car. Wow.
Okay, guys. So let's go over